Disclaimer: this story is boy to boy. If you're uncomfortable, then you can leave. This is pure imaginary story. Please don't relate this with any idol. Whatever pics I used in this story aren't mine. I downloaded them from Google and Pinterest. The credit of the pics goes to the real owner. Arthur's point of view. Yoongi took Jimin to the hospital for his checkup. He wanted to know the reason behind Jimin's too much sweating. Yoonmin had their dinner outside. On the other hand, T told Cook about his Suga Hyang. After listening about Suga's personality and strict behavior, Cook got scared and told Tutti that he doesn't want to meet Suga. On the next day, Jikook professor punished them for not concentrating in their lectures. Cook dropped Jimin at his home. Jimin informed Yoongi about his arrival and went to his room. Let's see what happens next. Jimin was sleeping peacefully in his room. He didn't apply any ointment on his hands. As a result, his hands became more red and swell. Yoongi came back. He opened the door by his spare key and entered inside the house. Nowadays, when he entered inside the house, Jimin always welcomed him with his sweet smile and angelic voice. But today he was welcomed by silent house. He got used to him and his voice. He didn't like this silent house anymore. Strange, right? Min Yoongi, who doesn't talk much and loves silence, is now hate this silent atmosphere. Archie make his place in Yoongi's heart. Not like as a husband, he made his place like a housemate. Let's see what is Yoongi thinking. Yoongi's point of view. I came inside the house by unlocking the door from spare key. I wanted to check Jimin. What did he do when I didn't hear? When I entered the house, it was all silent like before Jimin's arrival. Usually, when I came home, I always welcomed by Jimin's cheerful voice, but today he wasn't seen anywhere. He messaged me that he reached at home safely. Then where is he? Maybe he was in kitchen. He checked him in the kitchen but he wasn't there. He called his name but got no response from him. He started panicking. He searched him in the entire house but Jimin wasn't there. At the end he checked him in Jimin's room and sighed in relief to see him sleeping peacefully. He came near him and sat beside him. Yoongi covered him with blanket because he doesn't want he catch cold. Jimin was sleeping with AC on the lowest temperature. The whole room was chilled like he entered in freezing area. But Jimin didn't bother. He slept without blanket whereas Yoongi was feeling cold. Yoongi wasn't used to it. He doesn't like cold weather whereas Jimin loves winter. He can't sleep without AC. They both are completely different from each other. Yoongi wants black and Jimin wants colors. Yoongi loves silence, Jimin loves chaotic. Yoongi wants to spend his free time at home whereas Jimin wants to travel. They both are like South and North Pole, but you know na, opposite attraction. Yoongi switched off the AC. He admires Jimin. He looks so beautiful even in his sleep too. Of course he will, after all he was born an angel. Yoongi smiled by seeing Jimin's face, but soon his smile faded away when he saw his red and bruised hands. He gently took his one hand in his hand, not wanting to disturb his sleep. He saw there were lots of cane marks. Of course, he can easily identify cane marks. After all, he used a lot of cane in daily basis. He gently placed his hand on the bed and left to somewhere else. He came back within 2 minutes with an ointment. He gently applied ointment on his both of the palm while blowing air so that he doesn't feel any pain. His eyes were red like blood filled in his eyes out of anger. Yoongi mumbles to himself, how can Professor beat him like this? Just look at his small baby-like hands. How can someone hurt him like this? I can understand he definitely did something wrong, but that's not the way to handle him. Look how his hands swell. Seem like I have to meet his professor and teach him how to handle delicate students like him. Arthur. Yoongi, why are you getting mad? Yoongi, mad. Can't you see he got cane? Arthur, yeah, I can see, but he did something wrong. That's why his professor punished him. Yoongi, Now where has your love gone? When I wanted to scold him, you always come in between and said, "Don't hurt my Jimmy." Now, when he was beaten up, you didn't said anything. You are taking his professor's side. Arthur, I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm saying the truth. It's normal to be punished for your wrong deeds. Didn't you punish your students? You punished them worse than this. Yoongi, don't compare them with Jimin. Jimin wasn't like them. He is too delicate. Arthur, Yoongi, what happened to you? Why are you behaving like someone hurt him intentionally? Yoongi left Jimin's room and went to his room. He came into his room and plopped himself on the bed. He looked so tired. Arthur, Yoongi, why did you come from there? Yoongi, I don't want to disturb his sleep. Arthur, okay. Did you get his medical report? Yoongi, yeah, that's why I didn't went to pick him up from the college. I went to hospital and got his reports. Arthur, tell me what happened. Is he alright? Does he has any disease? Yoongi, calm down Arthur. He is perfectly fit and fine. There is nothing to worry about his health. He was just weak and low immune system, that's all. Arthur, why did he sweat like this much? Yoongi, because he used to live in cold temperature. Didn't you see how comfortably he sleep without any blankets? And that too, low temperature. I thought I came in Antarctica. Time skipped after some times. Yoongi was sitting on the couch and working on his laptop while sipping his black coffee. Jimin entered in the living room with sleepy eyes. He saw Yoongi was sitting on the couch, so he also came there and lay down on the other couch which is in front of Yoongi. Jimin, sleepy voice. Good morning, Yoon. Yoongi looked at him. It's evening. Jimin, closed eyes. I read somewhere, morning when you wake up. Yoongi closed his laptop. Oh really? That means you love reading. Jimin said casually, Nah. Once my phone's battery dead and I had nothing to do, then I read some books from my appa's library. Yoongi, okay. Jimin, by the way, when did you come back? I didn't realize. I didn't hear any doorbell. Yoongi, when you were sleeping in your private Antarctica. Jimin opened his eyes and said straight, I never went to Antarctica. Human can't live there. Yoongi, I'm talking about your room. You know how low temperature you set on the AC. Jimin, oh, so it's you who switched off the AC. That's why I was feeling hot. Yoongi stared him. You are feeling hot. Jimin, yeah. Yoongi calmed down himself. How's your day? Jimin, it's good like as usual, said with a smile. Yoongi, in mind. He said it's good. It means he always punished in his college. Yoongi, pass me the cushion which is beside you. Jimin screamed in pain when he touched the cushion. Ah! Yoongi, what happened? Why are you screaming? Jimin, realization hit him. Nothing. Yoongi, what nothing? Show me your hands. Jimin nervously showed his hand. Yoongi, why are your hands so red and swollen? Jimin, head hang low. I was punished by professor. Yoongi, why did he punish you? Jimin, me and Cookie were talking when professor was teaching and when he told us to explain, then we can't because we didn't listen him. Yoongi, what punishment did you both get? Jimin, 20 strokes with cane. Yoongi, wow, amazing. You both went to college for chatting. I thought college is meant for learning. Jimin, sorry na. I realized my mistake. Even received my punishment too. No more scoldings and punishments, please, said in cute baby voice with puppy eyes. Yoongi, in mind, no, don't give me these puppy eyes. Why is he acting too cute? How can I scold him if he acted like this? Who can resist by Jimin's cuteness? Hair cold, super strict professor melted like butter. Yoongi, cold poker face. Okay, you already received your punishment. That's why I'm not saying anything. But don't do this again. Jimin, surprised. You really forgive me? Yoongi, do you want punishment? Jimin, no, thank you. I smile. Yoongi went to kitchen and came back within a minute. Yoongi gave him ice pack. Take this ice pack and place it on your palm. It will reduce the swelling and pain. Jimin did as he was said to do. Okay. Yoongi, Jimin, what's in dinner? I'm hungry. Yoongi, I didn't prepare dinner yet. Jimin, can we order from outside? Yoongi, no. We ate outside yesterday. Tell me what do you wanna eat? I will cook for you. Jimin, things hard. I want to eat. Yoongi, okay, I will prepare. Don't you dare to remove this ice pack. In the kitchen, Yoongi was doing preparation for dinner. He received a call. He saw the caller ID and picked the call. OTP. Yoongi. Hello, Mr. Park. Jimin's father. It's Appa for you, son. Yoongi. Sorry, Appa. Jimin's father. How are you? Yoongi. I'm fine, Appa. How are you and Oma? Jimin's father. We both are also fine. Where is Jimin? Actually, his Oma missed him a lot. She wants to talk with him, but he didn't receive our calls. Yoongi. But why? Jimin's father. Maybe he was angry with us. Yoongi. Don't worry, Appa. He's fine. Wait, I call him. Yoongi shouts from the kitchen. Jimin! 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 Jimin ran into the kitchen while placing ice pack on his both the palm. Jimin. Yes, Yoon. Do you want my help? Yoongi. Where is your phone? Jimin. I forgot it in my room. Yoongi. Why didn't you pick your parents' call? Jimin. They didn't call me for once. They already forgot me. Sad pout. Jimin's father is still on the call. He can listen their conversation. Yoongi. Hey kid, don't be sad. They didn't forget you. They called you, but you didn't pick their calls. So your appa called me. Here, talk with him. Gave him phone. Jimin. Showed him ice pack. How can I take the phone? You told me to not remove this. Yoongi. Removed the ice pack from his hand. Now you can talk to your parents. Okay? Jimin happily took the phone. Appa, I miss you so much. Yoongi. Jimin, cut the call and do video call. Then you can see them. Jimin. But? Yoongi. Took the phone from his hand. Appa, call Oma too. I will do video call. Then you both can see him. Yoongi cut the call and did video call. Jimin saw his parents after a long time. He was very happy. He happily talked with his parents. Seeing him happy, Yoongi was also happy. Jimin's parents seemed relieved to see how much happy their son with Yoongi. Yoongi took really good care of their son. They saw whole Min mansion through phone. Jimin excitedly made them saw everything and every corner of the house. After 1 hour 30 minutes, he came back to the kitchen and returned Yoongi's phone to him. Jimin. Thank you so much, Yoon. Yoongi. Thank you. But for what? Jimin. For the video call. Yoongi. You can talk to your parents whenever you want. Nobody can stop you. Okay, kid? Now go to the dining room. Dinner is almost ready. Arthur's point of view. Yoongi cooked Jimin's favorite food. Jimin was very happy because he talked and saw his parents after a long time. They both happily had their dinner. After the dinner, Yoongi again applied ointment on Jimin's hand. Jimin's hands were much better than before. Meanwhile, with TaeKook, Cook didn't tell anything to T as they both lived separately. Time skipped in the morning in the classroom. Professor. That's it for today's lecture. Now everyone submit your assignments. Jimin, shocked. Assignment? Which assignment? Cook. Don't you remember Professor gave us assignments before our vacation? Jimin, remembered. Oh yeah, I'm doomed today. Cook, what happened? Jimin, I forgot to do assignments. First I went to my grandparents' house, then this marriage happened. Everything happened so fast that I couldn't understand anything. Placed his head on the table. Now Professor will punish me and Yoon will eat me alive. He hates carelessness. He forgave me yesterday. I don't think he will let me go this time. Cook patted his head. Don't worry, I'm with you. We both will receive punishments together. Now don't be sad. You don't look good, Jimin. Jimin. No ways. You already did your assignments. You have to submit it. If you will punish because of me, then I will be feeling more guilty, so please don't do any stupidity. Professor. Jimin, where is your assignments? Jimin. I forgot to do, sir. Sorry. Professor. I want your assignments tomorrow at my cabin. Is it clear? Jimin. Yes, sir. Professor. Now go outside and kneel down and hands up in the air for next to lecture. Jimin went outside and kneeled down and hands up straight in the air without any argument because he knows this time it's his fault, but he is more tense by the thought of Yoongi. Time skipped at departure time. Jimin was in Professor's cabin getting his scoldings. Kook was waiting for him in the garden area where he met with Yoongi. Yoongi was looking for someone. Yoongi, without looking his face, hey, walk properly. Kook, without looking, what the? Can't you see by yourself, mad? Yoongi, bunny boy, not again. Kook, cat, what are you doing here? Yoongi, cat? My name is Yoongi, don't call me cat, said in a scary voice. Kook, in mind, he was looking for Jimin. If he knows what happened today, then nobody can save my poor Jimin. Kook tried to stop him. Where are you going? Yoongi, it's none of your business, kid. Move aside. Kook, it's my college, not your home. Of course it's my business. Yoongi, pissed off. What's your problem, kid? Kook was continuously arguing with Yoongi and made him pissed off. Kook, with whom are you arguing? Kook, turn around. T went to him. T, cold face. We are in college, Kook, so behave. Kook, sorry, sir. Look, this cold, rude man is arguing with me. T looked at the person. Sugayang. Yoongi. Taeyang. They both hugged each other. Jong shooked. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Whom Yoongi looking for? What happened with Kook now? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. Dear host, sorry for late update. I'm not gaining subscribers. Can you all help me? Actually, I really don't have any friends on YouTube. I barely talk with any author, so I don't have anyone who can help me and share my channel. That's why I'm asking the help from you all. If any author read this story, then can you please share this with your audience too? Please. This is my new channel. Please subscribe it and share it with your friends too. Follow me on Insta and subscribe my first channel too. Link is in description section. You can find Introduction to Episode 3 playlist link in the description section. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Love you all. Thanks for watching.